Hey guys, Brett here with Kingstree Plumbing. We're going to get into the video in just a second. Note, there's a number around this video. If you need us, please give us a call. We want to help. Any questions you have, we can get you answered. There's a bunch of these videos, so if your questions aren't answered here, you can look at some of those other videos. Give us a call. There'll be a link or a button around here to jump into a chat with us if that's what you'd like to do. We want to hear from you. We want your feedback. We want to solve the problems you have. You have a fantastic day, and the question we're going to be answering today is, why don't Kingstree Plumbing give prices over the phone? At Kingstree Plumbing, we know that getting price is very important to you, but there's a few reasons why Kingstree Plumbing just don't do it. We used to do it for years, try and give a rough idea, and we got burnt so many times. The customers got burnt so many times because they were expecting, a different price, a different range, and when we actually saw the job, saw what needed to be done, it just wasn't worth us getting into situations like that where customers were unhappy or we were unhappy. It just didn't make any sense. So the solution was, we commit to coming out to the home to fully evaluate the situation. Often we get told something on the phone. When we get there, it's completely different. So it really makes no sense for a business to do this. Although our CSRs and our people that pick up the phone and answer all the phones to you guys are part of the family, they're on site, they work with us all the time. They do understand some plumbing. They're not plumbers. We don't want them giving prices over the phone. Again, we don't want to give unreal expectations. We don't want to screw ourselves over. We don't want to screw our customers over. There's just no point doing it. So we've committed to only giving prices on the job site, and we understand that some clients and customers don't like this, and we'll go to another company, and that's completely fine. We want to be 100% sure. We know what's going on. We know what we're looking at. We know what we're quoting for. Some jobs can seem simple, but they can turn out to be quite complex. And often it's the jobs where a customer will say, oh, it's just a little 5-minute job. That's a red flag for us to know that it's going to be much more than that. So same as sometimes when they say this is going to be a hideous job, and it actually turns out to be very simple. So the point is, you really need a plumber on site to evaluate, to give you an accurate quote. Once we've evaluated the situation, we give you options, and they are to the dollar amounts. It's not this thing that can escalate and get out of control. We give all pricing before we do any work. So this is just a commitment we have to make, and we want to be to the dollar precise of our quotes, and we want to be 100% fair to the customer and to ourselves as well. So we really want to make sure that we take the time to do a thorough assessment. In fact, with all of our quotes, we also offer a home inspection as well. So you've got a plumber in your home. They're going to give you an in-depth evaluation of what's going on. They're going to explain and educate you about everything that's going on. They're going to give you options. They're going to explain all of those. They're also going to offer you a home inspection, and we usually do this at the end of the job. Once we've completed everything, before we leave, we'll give you a full home safety evaluation. This is just a report we do. It's like taking your car in for a service. We have a report, we have a checklist, we check everything, we walk around with the client, we educate our clients on what's going on, how long they can expect stuff to last, what they can fix themselves, what they can do to save time and money, maybe make things more efficient. We can collect model and serial numbers, so we know exactly what you've got in your home. If you ever have a panic, a failure of a furnace or something like that, you just call us. We know exactly what you have. Less stress, more peace of mind for you. We have control, and we know exactly what's going on in the home. So less stuff for you to worry about. We're here to take care of you. So you can rest assured that you'll be fully informed, everything that's going on. You have all your options. You'll know about your whole home. We can't be much more thorough. This is one thing that's really important to us. And when we started the company, we looked at, if I had a professional in the home, if I was paying money for a professional to come in the home, wouldn't I want them to look around and check everything else as well? When I take my car to the garage, yeah, I do want them to fix what I'm going there for, but I also want them to check over everything else and let me know where I stand with everything else. And you're paying for a technician to be there, it makes sense to have someone check over. So I say all of that just to get across how thorough we are in everyone's home, and when we leave, should be complete peace of mind. That is what we're aiming for. That's what our business is built around, peace of mind. Transparent pricing is huge as well. So as I mentioned before, we do everything. We give all of our options before we do any work to the dollar amount. So we're not doing anything and then you're getting the surprise. You know exactly how much stuff's going to cost, and you can make a choice. So for us to be completely transparent, we need to see what's going on. We need to give you all of your options. The only way we can be transparent is if we come out and see exactly what's going on. So again, coming out is an absolute must. We don't do any quoting over the phone. And then the last point is customized solutions. So there are different solutions for different piping materials, for different materials in the home. There's a bunch of different stuff that comes into why we might do a job on your house differently to another job. So we need to check, we need to see what's going on. We need to do a very thorough evaluation. And you may be thinking, oh, it's a customer supplied faucet, I know what's going on, all I want you to do is give me a price for how much to do that. But there's a lot of variables that go into even changing a faucet. Sometimes you can go to them, there's stuff in the way, you have to remove stuff to get into them, or they're rusted out. Sometimes it's super simple, super easy, everything's almost brand new and it's just straight in, straight out. Sometimes we need different material. There's a lot of things that go into every single job, so we're very transparent, open and clear about everything we do. Give us a call, we'll get your questions answered, and if you still like the sound of what we do, we'd love to come and serve you. You have an awesome day and we'll see you soon. Bye now.